Yes, that's right. Very good. Yeah, that's right. Ah, ah. Ooh. 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 Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, clever. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, are you ready? Ooh. Yes.
Hey, hey, it's okay. Hey, 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 sweetheart. It's okay. Hey, don't cry. Hey, hey, hey. Good girl. Yeah. How are you? Hey. Now, this is Baby X. So she's animated live by neural networks using a simplified brain simulation model. And so she's seeing me and hearing me. I just Thank you, Apple. So she's seeing me and hearing me, and as I move around, you can see she's watching me. I'll show you what she can actually see here. So you can see my face here. So anything that I do, I get her attention. She's looking over here. She can see the different audio. Now we can do all kinds of things with her, like you can with a real baby. So it's hey, sweetie, hey. Peekaboo. That's right. So now she can also learn in real time. So the point of Baby X is making an autonomous character that can actually experience things in similar ways to us. So basically experiences all kinds of events through life and then constructs a history of memories of those things. So I'll show you a little bit about what's going on underneath the hood here, but let's just see if she's going to actually play nicely. So hey, sweetheart, what's this? What's this? Fire. Fire. Bad. Bad. So I can still fear in her and condition her emotionally, but let's see what's actually driving underneath the hood here. So if we, just going to go to a different mode, and I'm just going to start revealing the layers. So she's actually completely driven. She has a whole virtual nervous system and a virtual physiology. so, so she's hearing and responding live. So everything's live here. Also, it's a baby simulation. So she's going to do whatever she wants and embarrass me probably. So but anyway, I'm going to go through. So she's even got a virtual heart here. The virtual heart is controlled by basically her virtual nervous system. So as she gets stressed out, the heart will start beating, same with the lungs. So it's all about, in creating a model, it has to be about something. So, we have a large part of our brain dedicated to about our body. So this is about embodied cognition. So if we go in a little bit deeper, and then we take a look, you can actually see her virtual brain here. So we model all kinds of different aspects of the brain. This is all running live. So such as the brain stem, because the brain stem is basically connecting your brain to your body, how you act and move and respond. And so you can see different things, like if I zoom in here, you'll see things like the oculomotor nuclei in the brain stem. You'll see things like the pituitary gland, which releases things like oxytocin. You've got the paraventricular nucleus. We've got all these types of models here. I'll go in one level deeper. And you can start, So start basically seeing all these different behaviors generated in real time. So basically the brain model is actually creating all the behaviors. Now if I come out of here, and I'll just turn this off. Yeah, so this model here. Okay, so I'm not going to say fire. So you'll see this is the memory that she just created. So if you look around here, in this area here, every time I say the word fire, so she's piecing together, she's reconstructing her memory, and it's all done multimodally. So she's reconstructing the emotion at the time, the visual stimuli at the time, the auditory stimulation at the time. And basically, I'll give her skin back on. There we go. So basically, she's sort of built to sort of learn and experience like a human. Now, of course, she's virtual, so she can't walk around in the real world, but she can interact with things on the internet, like a 2-year-old might do on an iPad. So if we connect her to, like, I'll just connect her to a game here. So let's see. So this is a game that she can play. Now I can interact with her. So if I can move these blocks around, and just like a real baby, she'll probably knock them over. So I'm just going to build up something here. Come on, hey, baby, what you going to do? What you going to do? Yeah, what you going to do? Let's make it more. Oh. So she's actually controlling the mouse. So she can actually go onto the internet and give me your credit card details later, and she'll be able to log you into all kinds of stuff. Now, apart from this, so let's give her a little bit of entertainment, so she's not just stuck doing these games. So basically, I'm going to let's see. So now she's watching this video, and let's turn up the volume a bit and see how she responds. What's happening here is the music's affecting her vestibular system, which is starting to generate movement patterns in her body. So she's automatically responding to the beat. Now, anyway, I think it's almost bedtime for her. So I've got a little bedtime story for her, one of the books which has been saved. So let's see, I'll turn off the music. And hey, sweetheart, don't cry. I'm going to show you a story. Look. Hey, look. Let's see what you can see. Look. Hey, right. Hey, look. Okay. Good night, moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs, and 2 little kittens, and a pair of mittens, and a little toy house, and a young mouse, and a comb, and a brush, and a bowl full of mush. Good night, moon. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light in the red balloon. Good night, kittens. And good night, mittens. Good night, clocks. And good night, socks. Thank you.
This is Baby X. She's one of the most advanced brain simulations in the world, and she's enjoying playing a peekaboo game with me. So, what is Baby X?
It's a virtual infant simulation. It's trying to create the elements which put together aspects of what makes something lifelike. The only way to do that is to give it a brain.
Baby X isn't an animation. She's a virtual human, and all of the behaviours are generated by neural networks. She watches and listens to what I do and makes her own decisions in real time about how to respond. Firstly, I'm going to say the word duck to her. Duck. If she knew what the word meant, we should see a duck appear in the top left square. But there's nothing. But if I teach her that this is a duck using associative learning, then something amazing happens that we do as well. We just take it completely for granted. We can see on the right-hand side that Baby X is looking at the duck, and on the left square, we can see that Baby X is perceiving my face. And the square next to it is what she's thinking about. At the moment, it's static. Now watch what happens in Baby X's brain when I say the word this time. Duck. Her brain builds a link between the word duck and an actual duck. Parts of the brain light up. This shows localized regions lighting up that are involved in sensory input and object association. Created by Dr. Mark Sager and his team, she isn't just an animation. She sees, hears, and responds in the moment, which means she can show us in a way we've never been able to see before how our mind creates negative feelings. We can see that Baby X is looking at the spider and there's no reaction. But I'm now going to tell her it's something she should be scared of. Scary spider! The spider now provokes a clear fear response. The sight of the spider triggers specific parts of her brain. Her amygdala initiates a cascade of reactions which send chemicals into her system, generating the physical and emotional feelings of fear. When we take the spider away, she calms down. And when we bring it back, we can see she's now scared of it. Baby X is driven by a virtual nervous system. It controls her breathing rate, her heartbeat, her facial expressions, and we can even see her facial nerves. Deeper still is the virtual brain which drives it all.